The total outstanding debt owed by the U.S. government is rising at a historic rate. The Treasury's fiscal data platform shows $97.7 billion was added to the national debt between August 16th and August 22nd of this month, bringing the grand total to $32.759 trillion at the time of publishing August 25, 2023. In a new blog post, finance guru Larry McDonald analyzes what he refers to as America's jaw-dropping pace of spending over the last 2 decades. Since 2020, the U.S. government has spent a jaw-dropping $25 trillion. To put this in perspective, he says, the market cap of the S&P 500 is $37 trillion. Spending since 2020 is equivalent to 68% of the entire S&P 500 market cap, closed quote. The best-selling author and CNBC contributor says that years of financial repression are likely ahead, and the Fed's goal is to essentially keep the real return people earn on savings below the rate of inflation. He adds, quote, "It is an old truism that inflation is a tax, and that rising taxes outright is considered an unpalatable risk politically. Fed officials want to slow-walk financial repression," he continues, "keeping the government interest expense below the rate of inflation by a modest yet significant degree, which means keeping what savers earn lending to the government below the rate of inflation. Assuming significant tax increases and spending reductions are unlikely to clear Congress, McDonald says the Fed is walking a tightrope and looking to play the long game." He continues with, "The U.S. government's financial repression is a backdoor way of lowering government debt, thereby improving the debt-to-GDP ratio to a sustainable level. The Fed doesn't want inflation to go away. It wants inflation to stay above the U.S. government's average interest rate expense. The secondary but vital concern is to do that without causing hyperinflation, hence the slow walk. It's a 15-year program, not a 15-month program," he adds. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Do you think that $97.7 billion in just a matter of 6 days was excessive? And if not, why? We're anxious to hear what you've got to say. For Headlines with a Voice, this has been the Lockhart News Brief.